Hi family, welcome back to Tara's Take. If it's your first time, welcome. If you enjoy this video, please subscribe to the channel and become a part of our family. We'd love to have you. So today's Mass Monday, happy Mass Monday, we are going to create these little double-sided bookmarks from scraps. Okay, I am going to make two that aren't from scraps, but the inside of them will be scrap because I'm using this paper I printed out Tina's kit on, one of her kits, and it's a thinner paper. So I want these to be sturdy, so I'm going to glue them to scraps of my cardstock. So they will count as scrap double-sided bookmarks. So I'm going to do, first I'm going to do one out of the regular scrap pieces that I have here. I grabbed out of my bag. I gotta be honest, I don't have that great of scraps that are in like a cardstock, you know, which is what I prefer. If you don't mind it being a little thinner, your bookmark, then regular paper is fine. I just like it to be a little thicker and feel sturdy. This one is doubled and it's nice and sturdy, you know, it'll hold up. And, you know, that's just my thing. Doesn't have to be yours. I have my scissors, my bone folder. If you don't have a bone folder, of course, you can use your handles, scissor handles. I have some of my art glitter glue, and then I have some of the Aleene's tacky glue, and just goodies in my basket over here to decorate with. And then I've got some pieces of scraps, and I chose the ones I have. It can be in any form depending on how big you want your bookmarks. I mean, how long, you know, tall, and how wide. My papers are pretty thin, so my bookmarks are going to be kind of narrow, but that's okay. This one is, and it's fine. It's actually the size of a bookmark. You could also bring along, I have some, but I'm almost out of, what do you call them? I was going to say punch a hole here. What are those called? What's wrong with me? The crimp, the things you crimp, you know, I can't think of what they're called. Anyway, I'm almost out of them. So I'm probably not going to do any of that. But you could also, let me grab one of these and show it to you. You could also do some tassels, okay, of course, on the end. I have these off of some old bookmarks that my late husband used to give away, and I took them off of there and those, and I have them here. I haven't used them yet, but I'm sure eventually I will. So yeah, let's get started. This is super, super easy as usual. Mass makes, I think, you know, should be easy. So this one's a little bit wider. I think I'll go ahead and pick which side I want and how tall I want it to be, and go ahead and cut that. And there's another scrap that I won't use right now. I'm just going to throw it back in my bag. But all you're going to do is just fold it over evenly to the other side. This one has a torn edge, so I'll probably trim along this edge just slightly. But this is it. That's it. A double-sided scrap bookmark. Cute, huh? So now I was just thinking, if you had any little, I don't know, like a heart or, you know, a butterfly or something that you wanted maybe to come off the edge, you could glue it inside of here before having it come out the edge and make a little decorative thing. I'm not going to be doing that. Actually, let me see something just super quick. I'm not even sure how well this would work. I've just thought of it, so I don't know. Let me see. You could, we've got these little bookmark dangly cuties here. Let's see. Which one do I want to use? I was going to say we could glue this in, and that would be really cute. Look at that. Just glue that together, and then this could go onto, it could be that kind of, ooh, this video just changed a little bit. I like this. Look at that little dangle hanging off of there. So you have your double-sided, okay, that's totally off the cuff idea right now. I just saw it. I really honestly hadn't thought about it before right now. So, so yeah, that's going to be a cute little bookmark. Look at that. So all I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and, do I want the short part to come out or the long? Let's see. should I do the longer side coming out and glue this part in? Would that still work just as good, I'm sure? Yeah, I think I'll do that. I don't know, I kind of liked the little curly Q of the smaller side hanging out. And you could also do it on the top, and then this would hang over the front like that. So we are going to, I'm going to go and cover this with paper so it's glued in really good. Let me pick a piece of scrap paper out of here that's thin, that I'm not worried about using. Okay. Let's see. Don't even need it to be that big. So yeah, I totally was not going to do this, but I figure I've been looking for a way to use my sweet little danglies, and this would be one way. I kind of hoard them a little bit, but should I use the art glitter? It'll be fine. I'm kind of hoarding this glue because I'm almost out. I told you that the other day. So let's give this a try. There we go. I always shake so much. Oops, get out of there. Let's see. All right, I'll grab my glue spreader. Okay. Press that in. All right, so there we have it. Isn't that adorable? I love it. So now it is a paperclip bookmark. I did not just think of something brand new. I'm sure there are multiple ones online. I betcha. But for me, this was a brand new idea right now, at least for these little guys. So there we go. So there's our bookmark. It's simple. It's pretty. I really should have turned it this way and like glued it the other way, because, or turned it like that and done it that way so this side would show more, but it's okay. I'm not going to worry about it because it'll get decorated anyway. And then let me just go ahead and toss a little bit of ink on this. Get a better idea of what it looks like once it's distressed. That always makes everything look better. Yeah, so this was kind of cool. I'm excited about the little dangle. I really am. I know. It's the little things. Shiny things make me happy. I know they do you too. They do you too. So I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm being silly, because you know what? All us girls, all us crafters like shiny dangly things. Okay. Oops. I can see where this is a little bit off, so I'm going to trim right along here. Tiniest bit. Okay. There we go. All right. So there's my first one. Super easy, like I said, right? Okay, let's pick another one. Now let's do one that I'm going to wrap. So this is going to be for one of my, I'm going to use this for a bookmark in Tina's journal that I'm making. So this will be a design team. Let's see, how wide do I want it? I'm going to, no, they're over there. I was going to say I'm going to grab, I kind of, hold on one sec. Okay, I'm back. Because this is my base that I'm going to be using, I want to make sure it's even. So I'm going to make it, is that good height? Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure it's a nice even piece. So this one I'm going to make 2 inches because I'm using this base. I was able to, and because I've got more paper, I can cut it a little different. So I think I'll do this at, nope, I'm going to flip it. I don't want the flowers, I want the print wrapped around it, and I'm going to do it at, let's see, 2.5. Yeah, I'm going to do it at 4.5. Okay, oops. I tore that. Shoot. All right. It's okay. It's longer than this anyway. I was thinking, I want the flowers. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to wrap. Nope, that's too far over. I almost wrapped it too far over. I only gave myself a 1/2 inch. What's wrong with me? Okay. Maybe just further, a little bit further. There, that should do the trick. Okay, Tara, put it down there evenly. I get nervous. Oh, silly, silly Tara. So silly. Hopefully, just shy, but close enough, close enough. What I was doing was trying to get it right to that edge, but probably should have wrapped the larger size first. I haven't done this one before. This is my first attempt with this, so doing it like this. So I'll know next time. Go ahead and do the larger size first and then wrap it to the smaller piece around. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to trim it off. Okay. All right. So I'm probably making this more difficult than it actually is because I haven't done it before like this, so it's still just as easy, but I hadn't given myself like a formula, you know what I'm saying? All right. Making sure I get that all the way up to the edge. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. That'll look nice in the journal. It's going to be a very shabby chic, grungy type, vintagey looking journal. I'm a little bit off up here at the top, so I'm going to trim that right there. You can't really tell, but Okay. I just realized I'm using the wrong dauber. This is my vintage photo. I'm like, that doesn't look right. It was too light on the sponge. Okay, so now you've seen both ways, the way I wrap the one and then the other one's just a fold over, okay? So I went through and I coffee dyed all the papers I think I'm going to use in this journal at some point. So they're all grungy, but still chic, of course, and shabby. Okay, there we go. Number 2, super easy, right? Okay, so this one we have with the little dangle. This one's no dangle. Either way, you can make them as big or as small. You could make mini bookmarks if you wanted to. Maybe we'll do a video on mini bookmarks because those sound like fun. Anything with the word mini in it sounds like fun to me. Let's see. I think I'll go ahead and do the other wraparound. This is my other one for Tina's papers. I picked this one. Pretty. Go ahead and measure it out about the same. I think I'll do, yeah. There we go. And now cut this piece. Let's see, go this way. I need to even this edge out first. You can see it's not quite even. Now I'll take it and make it 2 inches again. All right. There we go. Now this time, I'm going to try what I could do, just so I do it correctly, or as close as possible to correct. Let me grab do I have a pencil in here? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to bring in 1 inch. Put this here so I can see it. Or is that a 1/2 inch? It looks more like a 1/2 inch. Did I measure it in 1 inch? Oh no, it is half. Never mind. Duh. I forgot. I only went over a 1/2 inch. I'm trying to use the lines here so I actually get this straight, because you know how I am. I don't get things straight often. That's why I don't measure very often. So let's try and fold it this way first so I can see the line. Okay. There. Now, here's that one. I'll go ahead. Nope, I'm still shy. Just can't. Still did it wrong. Told you, that's why I don't measure. Because even when I do measure, I get it off. It's always off slightly. It's all right. I'm not going to worry about it. It'll look pretty when I'm done. You know? I want this piece on the front. I think I'm going to make this one a little bit shorter. Doesn't need to be quite as tall as the papers in the journal, so I'll take off, I don't know, 1 inch. Then it's more than 1 inch. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alrighty then. Should I put this inside? Yeah, I think I will, like that. And then, like I did before, we don't want it on the outside. No. Okay. And I'm going to use my tacky glue this time. So just in case I mess up or need to move anything. I think I'm a little sure-handed too with the tacky glue, simply because it comes out a little bit thicker and slower. The art glitter glue's much faster. Okay. All right, so let's talk. I just had a friend from church come over. She was here in Coolidge dropping, or she took her dog to the vet, and so she brought me a box of yarn that she's no longer going to use. Her arthritis in her hands is not allowing her to crochet. And she asked me a few weeks ago if I'd like to have the yarn, and I said, sure. So she brought it to me, and that was very nice of her. And we prayed together and fellowshipped, which was lovely. And I now have a bunch of beautiful purples, and she brought purples, lavenders, medium purple, a couple of blues, a couple of whites, a dark green, a dark brown, you know, so I might be crocheting sometime soon. I have a ton of yarn too, but you know, I've been so focused on the channel and the shop and the this and the that, I haven't really sat down and crocheted, you know. I probably should, like at night when me and Cordy are, oh, I went over too far, shoot. When Cordy and I are watching TV, or, you know, maybe make some things for the shop, I could do that. That's very true. I never have thought about selling, oh, look at that, Tara Renee. I've never thought about selling my crochet in the Etsy shop because I've always been focused on the journals, but I could. I'm pretty good at it. I'm not like a, you know, I'm a, what do you say? I'm self-trained, which I think a lot of us are, but I'm not like one of those people who ventures into really super difficult projects. I keep it simple because I just always liked enjoying it. I can read patterns and everything, of course, but I do tend to like stuff that is easy for me to memorize the pattern as I'm going along and just repeat, you know, make it make it pretty but simplified, which, you know me, I like simple, you know how I am. So I was gonna put, I should have, but I didn't, I was gonna put one of the little cuties in there, but I didn't do it because I was so focused on getting it even. I could use the cardstock paper. There's that one. Oh, I still need to do this side. I could have used the cardstock paper. I have a couple of pages that I printed out of hers that are ready to go. I could have cut down that. But I was going to use those in the journal itself as pages. I can print more though. I don't have to save them or anything. Okay. I can't wait till our next video on that's the actual design team project. Okay, the first one's coming out this Wednesday. I think I decided to do it Wednesday. And then the next one will be, I may release it on Thursday. I'm not really sure yet because I kind of wanted to do hers. I'm so sorry. I kind of wanted to do hers in a way that they're almost one after the other because I'm really super, super excited about doing the journal with Tina's papers. I love her papers so much, as you all know. Okay, so now on this one, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm making this one a little bit wider because I wanted all of the roses here. This is not a Tina paper. This actually is, I think, a Janie B journal paper. I'm pretty sure this is from one of Janie B's kits. Yeah, I'm about 98% positive that's what this is from. Oh, you know what? I don't want it to be that tall. I'm going to cut this down just a tad. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I think that's good. All right. Now on this one, I do want to put one of the cutie pies. I think that it would be really pretty. Let's see. Which one? Which one? I don't... Nope. I've got this one, which would look cute, but they're not hooked to anything. Let's see. These aren't the right colors. I mean, I guess I could string this here. Let's see. Oh, I don't have a little... Shoot. Oh, that one would be pretty on here. Let's use this one. Let's see. See? I like that. That'll be pretty. I wish it was coming off this. I'm right-handed and the left side is just, I'm not used to it, so. It's okay though. No worries. Stop being worried about silly stuff, right? Okay. All right. All right. Now we're just going to glue this one shut. I like these. I love Easy so much. It takes so much pressure off. It's still so chilly here, and my glue is like, I'm having to really squeeze the bottle to get it to come out, not because it's clogged or anything, but just because it's cold. I know, I'm in Arizona. Where do I even begin to complain about the cold? I'm aware. Some of you are absolutely freezing right now. And then some of you are on a different hemisphere than us, and so you're in the middle of summer. Yep. There we go. There we go. So cute. I'm loving this dangle thing going on. I do. I like it. I like it. This tacky glue doesn't dry as fast, so I'm having to hold it down a little longer. Oops, dang it. I bent it. Shoot. So, let's see. Joey got results back from his MRI on his leg. Thank you for your prayers. I was so, I wasn't worried, but I was praying that it wasn't anything, like cancer or anything like that. Praise God. And it wasn't. I mean, he does have degenerative disc disease, which of course is something that many of us, I included, suffer from. But the doctor said because he's so young, it was brought on by the shooting, the way he's had to walk, to compensate for pain through the years has caused his back to, it's in his lumbar spine, and it's like the last disc, I guess, is pinching the nerve that goes down through his left leg. And so, he's just, poor baby, the pain is excruciating. He actually he lost his job because of not being able to walk fast enough to really keep up. It was a warehouse job at Frito-Lay. So be praying for him because he's doing really well. He saved all of his money, praise God, so he has enough money to, you know, live on. But he's going to they're going to do injections to, you know, cause the pain to subside. And so once that's done, he's going to go out and look for another position somewhere. But yeah, he's bummed about the job, but he said, you know, it was really far. It was costing a lot of money to get there. Either it was a long ride on the bus or it was expensive on the Uber and Lyft, you know. So there's a pretty one. I like that. So he's happy that, you know, at least now he knows what's going on. And I'm praising God because it's not something radically serious. It's not something they can't, you know, deal with. Or that it's had to be, you know, I'm praying there's no surgery involved for him later on down the road. That's my prayer. But that's what's going on with Joe. So thank you for anyone who's been praying for him. He's been talking to an editor about the book. I had sent him information about a publishing company. And so this gentleman's kind of been guiding him a little bit and has given him some names for people that will edit the book further from what we've already done. We've done a lot of work on it, him and I together. But of course he wants, before he actually gets it in the market, he'll probably self-publish through Amazon at the beginning. But he wants to make sure the book is as close to perfect as possible. You know, he wants it to be very professional, which I agree 100%. So I'm not bad at proofreading, but I'm no editor. And I did have to edit, you know, and proofread a lot when I worked in the legal field. That's where my experience came from. But I've never done it with a book, so it's good that he's going to have somebody do it. So he's waiting until he gets to work at another job, and then he's going to hire someone to do the last little bit of editing. Praise the Lord. So I'm excited for him. He's working on the second one from the trilogy. He wrote three. Okay, he wrote 3 full books, but he had to break them down into 3 separate books each to make it like a series or a trilogy for each. So the series is got 9 books in it. And it's shocking to me as his mom that my son wrote by hand 9, you know, novels, or 3 full-blown novels that he broke down because the word count was so high that he was able to separate them into 3 separate books. And even now, those 3 separate books are at 100 and some thousand word count. So yeah, it's shocking to me. I'm so blessed and so proud of him. But the man who, I guess, he was talking to at this publishing house is like, I can't, that's shocking. He said, I can't believe that you were able to do that. And he said, that's pretty much unheard of, you know. So he's very impressed, praise God, with Joey's tenacity, you know, and his ability to do that, which I'm pretty impressed with it myself. And yeah, so, you know, another thing to be praying about. Look at that one with that. Lori, you made that one. Isn't that cute? You like it? That's where it's going. Lori had sent me these, and she was the one that gave me the idea to make a bunch of these. Because I just loved, there's another one of hers. I just loved them so much. So that's a cutie pie on this. Perfect. So yeah, so Joey's moving forward. You know, he's had a few things happen to stumble him, but praise God, he's not allowing it to knock him down. I'm so proud of you, son, if you happen to hear mommy on this video. He doesn't, I don't think he watched my crafting videos. But he knows I talk about him. So he knows his mommy brags about him. And Maria's working hard. She just, if you think of her, keep her in your prayers, because of course she's still without her baby. So thank you for thinking of my kids. You guys often comment or ask me or tell me you're praying for them, and I appreciate it so much, you guys, because we're not each other's only prayer covers, praise God, on this channel, but we are prayer coverage for one another, amen. And so I covet your prayers, and that you lift us up in faith like that. It's awesome, and I'm grateful for my sisters. So, on the channel, or on the Facebook group end of things, let's see. I have decided to do a rack. If you guys don't know what that is, I didn't used to know either. It's a random act of kindness. And I'm going to work on the list as I get your names. I've only gotten like 3 addresses from you guys so far, but the people who've said they want to participate. And I decided to make a list, and once I get that together, I'm going to email the list to everybody who wants to participate. If you're part of Terra State Family on Facebook and you want to participate, just comment in the comment that's on there about it, the post I made, and let me know that you want to do it. I think I'm going to do a different color on this one, but let me know you want to be a part of that. And then after you tell me, shoot me a private message, a DM on Messenger, saying, hey Tara, here's my address, and that way I can get the list out to you guys when I get it done. Might take me a minute, bear with me on that, because I'm also, what else did we do? Let's see. I'm also trying to think of I need to talk to Vanessa Clemens. I need to talk to you again. I need to find out, how do you do your, I'll trim this right here. How do you do your random picks on your gift for the challenge each month? Do you just do it? Do you draw the name? Do you use the random picker? I've only done that with YouTube videos. I wasn't sure how to do it through like a Facebook challenge, but I really love the idea of giving a prize for the Facebook challenge monthly. And I had one of you mention that I should make sure that I show the drawing so everybody knows it's fair. I can honestly say that the way I did the first drawing was very fair. I wrote all of your names out on slips of paper. I put them into a bowl, a big deep bowl, and I reached in myself. I swirled them around, and then I reached in and drew the name. And yeah, so I would never ever lie to you guys like that, but I understand what she means. It is better. So I'm going to find out how to do random pick with a Facebook challenge. And then I will probably start doing some type of a monthly prize. I'm not sure what yet, but anyway, that's my goal. And let's see, what else? Oh, I want to start encouraging all of us on our Facebook group to go to our fellow Facebook group members' channels and subscribing to I liked a lot of what Vanessa had put in her post to her new members of the group, and I wanted to do that. So the next time that a Facebook, I don't know, it may come out before Monday if somebody joins, because mine's an automatic. Every 5 members it shoots out the welcome message for me. Well, it might do it this weekend before you actually hear this, but I have changed and updated my greeting to new members, adding this information about our stuff, because I want everybody to know what's going on with our group. And I thought that was really a good idea that Vanessa had on her group. And so I messaged her and asked her permission to use it. And so I rewrote the script a little bit for myself, but you know, as far as that goes, but it's basically the same concept. Another thing I wanted to mention, this one's cute with this, look at that. Another thing that I wanted to mention is, I might have already said it, but I did change and update our member rule. And I've had a couple people who've asked me, you know, what it means. So I'm going to explain it. I think I already explained it once, but I'm going to explain it again right now because I want to make sure everybody understands. So when you post in the Facebook group, if you have a channel, okay, or you have DigiKits that you want to sell, or if you're wanting to promote, you know, somebody's DigiKit you used for a project in your video or whatever, I need you to no longer post the actual video or the digital kit links in the body of the main thread of the group. I'm just asking that you post a picture of your project or your DigiKit and then say a link is available above in the monthly link post, because I have a monthly link post I always keep pinned in the favorites at the top of our group. Okay, and in there, all the videos and DigiKits and links to channels, to Etsy shops, to Instagram, anywhere you can be found, all those links should go up there. But I do suggest that you post a picture of your project, because for one, it causes participation about your project more than your videos do, actually, because then the people in the group who don't have channels feel like you're participating with them. And in that post of that project, I encourage you to make sure and put a note at the top when you're describing it, the link is up above, because then that way they know, oh, I can go watch a video. Because I like I've told you, I think I told you last week, I had some members who weren't comfortable having all these videos and DigiKits in our main feed because they wanted it to be more focused on the actual work and encouraging one another, and they were running into a lot of videos, and so they had requested that I say, you know, no more videos if that was what it took. But I did it a different way. I went ahead and said you can still post your videos in that link, but just not in the main thread. I don't want to stop anybody from advertising for themselves. Honestly, I do that myself on some people's groups, and I completely understand that you need a place to be able to let people know where your work is at, and so I don't begrudge anybody doing that. But I wanted to make the other members happy as well, and so we're doing it that way from now on. Okay, so that is in the new members. I cannot get this on. That is in the new members as well, so that everybody is happy, because I love you guys. I want everybody to be happy. I actually lost a couple of members after posting that I made that change. I really hope that everybody understands. I didn't make it, honestly, I didn't make the change for myself because I want it all to be about me, because I actually don't want my channel or my group to be all about me. That's why at the beginning it wasn't named Tara's Take, because I didn't want it to be about me. I wanted it to be about us. So once I moved the channel name to Tara's Take Family, I decided then I could change it to Tara's Take Family, because it's all of us. That's why I want to encourage other crafters to post their work and their videos and stuff, but it was overwhelming. I know I'm going on about this. I think I probably did last time too. I don't want anybody to feel like they're not welcome to post their work, because they are. It's just that it was kind of becoming overwhelming to some of the members, that it was just too much. And also they were kind of being protective of me, you know, and I love you guys. Thank you, honeys. They were worried that, you know, it's my group and other people were drawing attention to themselves. I let them know, thank you. It doesn't bother me. But I understand if, and also it was that people who are posting videos and posting DigiKits and stuff aren't really participating and commenting on anybody else's work. They're just kind of advertising and not participating in the group. And that bothers people, because, oh, I did that upside down. Darn it. It bothers people because, actually, it's kind of cute down there, because they want all of us to be a family and help one another and encourage one another. And I understand that, because sometimes it feels like it's pulling teeth to get people to post their work or to participate and comment and stuff. And we are a new group, so we're just getting going. And once, I think the more people we get, the more activity we're going to have. But, you know, I understand why members feel that way, because they want everybody to advise each other, critique each other kindly, show off the work to each other, and encourage and inspire, you know. And that's kind of the whole point of why we do the group, not just to advertise or self-promote. And so I get why they felt that way. So I agreed with that, and that's why I've made it so that you guys post your picture of your project that's in video form or your digital kit, and then let the group know this video is available, the link up above, and here's the work, and, you know, that's it. So those are the 3 changes I've made to our group's hello, welcome message, you know. And I think that's it. Yeah. So read through the group message, and even if you're a member and you just say hi to someone new, read through the message and see if the changes, you know, so that you know the changes as well and the additions. And then once I figure out, like I said, once I figure out how to do the drawing for a Facebook group member contest, we'll start doing gifts monthly, or, you know, with our monthly challenges. And I hope that encourages more participation in our challenges. Because let me know in the comments, or even post to me on a DM message if you're a part of the Facebook group, if you're just really not interested in challenges. Because I do those for all of you because it was requested when we first started together. I totally get it if you're not a challenge person, you know, and you don't want that prompt, you don't need that prompt, because it's more of a prompt thing. But would you be more apt to participate in challenges if you knew that you were gonna get a gift each month? I mean, you know what I'm saying? And it's okay if that's a yes, because everybody likes a freebie. I mean, that's always fun. So, you know, I just want to find out, do you guys just want to put the challenges, the monthly challenges, off to the side? We used to do new weekly challenges, and that was pretty, I mean, it was okay. I mean, the participation was good, I think, for the most part. So that one's a little lower because I screwed up and did it wrong, but I actually think it's kind of cute. So that gives it a different flair. How many have I done? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I did good today. So what I'm going to do now is decorate, because, yeah, I think that's enough for one day for me. And, oh, I'm going to put this little baby up. I don't know if you noticed, Lori, but I used 2 of your Dangles. Yay. Oh, and this little tin that I'm keeping it in was that one that Miss Vanessa sent me with the Happy Mail the last time. She did these with alcohol inks. Aren't they adorable? I love it so much. So that's where I keep my little paperclip Dangles. So which one do we want to decorate? I love these dangly ones. I'm wondering here. I kind of want to do this one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these guys yet. I know I want to decorate it with Tina stuff, like her fussy cuts, and then maybe, you know, a Tim Holtz person or something like that. So I think these 5 I'm going to sit over here, and then I already see a person standing in the middle of these flowers. So that was why I grabbed that one, because I could just see the right person standing in the center of the flowers. Let's see here. You know what I need to find? I need to find my full-size Tim Holtz people. I don't know where I stuck them. I'm so good at losing things. Now this little beauty could sit right here on that rose. Wouldn't she be cute? Just seated on the rosebud. I love it. Look at that. Aw, that's the perfect seat for her. Look. Right there on the petals. I kind of like that. I think I'll use her for this. I was going to make somebody stand, but yeah, I think that because she can sit on the flowers. Yay. Okay. So let's go ahead and vintage the picture because Mama don't like that white, black and white look. I like it more yellowed. I think it looks older. And then let's go ahead and sit her there. And then what else do we want to use? Oh my. I'm going to use some gold, but of course. And then, of course, we want a phrase or something, you know, that speaks to the picture. Because I got to have my sentiment. I said sentiment. My sentiment on there because I just love that. Let's see. These are more, oh, look, sentimental. I need to stir these up a little bit. I've got so many in here. Life is what you make it. We rise by lifting others. That one's nice. Let's see. There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. That's not very vintagey, is it? Remember. Just breathe. So I'm not sure if we're going to use, oh, maybe I'll make this one say, I thought I saw fearless. Where's it at? Didn't I just see fearless? I could have sworn I did. I'm flipping these all over the place. Actually, take a risk is kind of cute because she's sitting on top of flowers. That wouldn't be bad. Beautiful day. Oh, I think we'll do that one. Beautiful day. Is that a bad color though? It's, I don't know. Do I have it in a better color? Let us see. Hard to tell. Shoot. I don't think this really matches. Like, I don't know. How would it look if I brown it a little bit more? This is so yellowed, and this one's got that green tinge to it, just slightly. It's kind of gray and green. Let's see. Can we brown it out a little bit if we vintage photo over it? Let us see. Oh, there you go. That's not so bad. Okay. We save the day. Good old Distress ink, as usual. Saves the day. I'm not going to have to get too fancy. This paper really speaks for itself. I always love that. And we could do like a little bit of, what you call it, underneath. If I can find mine. Oh, where'd I put it? I think it's in one of our baskets back here behind me. Shoot. I was thinking I have some gold eyelash yarn that I could use. Sorry for the loud noises here. There it is. I found it. Yay! This one. Here. I was thinking that I could do a piece. There. Okay. It's all unraveling here. All right. Come on now. Let's just have it underneath. Like that. Is that enough of it? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I don't have my hot glue gun here. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Oh, my goodness. Which means I left it on last night, which is not good. Okay, so, because I did not turn it on today. So I know that means I left it on last night. Okay. Go ahead and plop this down about there. Ouch, ouch. Tea. Okay. There we go. So it's got a little bit of a raised look. It's got a dangle. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Now, have this lovely girl sitting there. And I feel like I need something else down below. It's already down. Is it crooked? No, it's just me. I think it's fine. Beautiful day, believe in miracles. I think her sitting on a rosebud's kind of a miracle, right? I just kind of feel like there needs to be a little bit more down at the bottom. I mean, I could put like a butterfly. You know, we could do some lace. Tons of stuff you can do, but I just love words, and especially words that glorify the Lord. Praise God. That's crooked. The cut. I cut this crooked. Okay, there. Oh, wait. We gotta do a little bit of gold. Gotta do a little bit of gold. I didn't do it on the other one, but, oh, geez. But I can come back over it because it's kind of raised off the paper. It's not going to be hard to tip it a little bit. Okay. Oh, you guys, I talked to my neighbor yesterday about slamming the door. His name is Raphael. Now I know his name. He was the one that moved in later than everybody else, and it's been kind of a pain the way he parks and just stuff that he does, but he was very, very sweet, and I opened the door and I said, excuse me, and called him over, and he came back over to the door, and I explained, and he's like, I'm so sorry. So yeah, right now he left, and he kind of held the door back. I could tell. So yeah, hopefully he'll remember and not slam it so much. Oh, I did do gold on there. Okay, never mind. Now we're going to do a little bit of gold skids across here. Really vintage that out a little bit. I'm back into this. I've missed doing this. I totally forgot about it for a while because I hadn't done it in so long. Now that I've done it again, I'm like, oh, I loved that. So I just love having the gold just kind of, it's eye-catching from here. You know what I mean? That by itself right there is really pretty. But having this little girl on here, I think, is just going to set it off. Because she is having a beautiful day, and she's believing in miracles as she sits on a rose petal and reflects on the beauty of God's creation. There, that's her story. And we're sticking to it, right? We're sticking to it. Here we go. In fact, I think I'll call her Rose. So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video and that you felt inspired to give these little scrap bookmarks a try and maybe add yourself some dangle and some fancy. And yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you in Wednesday's video, which will be our first design team project toward Shabby Dabby, I think I'm going to call it the Scrumptious Shabby Dabby Doodah junk journal. Because you know how when Tina will talk about her journals, she'll say it was, she used to say this a lot. She hasn't said it in a while, but she'd say, oh, it's scrumptious. That looks scrumptious. And I remember her saying that. And I thought about it the other day, and I'm like, I don't want to use her name and, you know, the name of her channel or business, but I want the journal to be for her, so about her, you know, so, and her work and everything. So I think I'm going to call it the Scrumptious Shabby Dabby, or maybe it'll just be the Scrumptious Shabby Dabby Junk Journal. We'll see. It's definitely going to have Shabby Dabby in it. So there we go. There's our journal mark, our bookmark. I hope you guys like these and that you give them a try. If you do, please, I always tell you this, and most of you don't, but please let me know if you give these a try in the comments. And even if you just leave me a heart or a thumbs up in the comments, it really helps the channel to grow when you guys comment. The more of you, the merrier. Even just take a moment and hit a heart, you know, because the algorithm is written in the way that it doesn't pick us up if we don't have back and forth with the people. Like you watching the whole video makes a huge impact, and your likes and your comments all make a huge impact on the channel and its growth. And anyway, it would help me out. I love you guys. God bless you, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye.